Hi everyone, welcome to another weekend review, of course, on a early Sunday morning, like midnight-ish in a way, getting into the Sunday hour. So I'm just here quickly with some, news. We're going to start off with COVID because we're still in the midst of this shit. So here it is, according to the Johns Hopkins website. Johns Hopkins University in Medicine Coronavirus Resource Center is the website. The global confirmed cases are at 611,696,007 confirmed cases around the world. The global death toll is at 6,525,735. So again, global confirmed cases are at 611,696,007, and the global death toll is 6,525,735. U.S. confirmed cases are at 95,653,526. And the U.S. death toll is 1,053,412. Yeah. So here at home, we almost nearing 100 million cases, confirmed cases. And we have over 1 million people dead. In terms of vaccinations, 96,278 Americans received their dose of the vaccine, while we're still at 68% of the population being vaccinated. So the exact number is 224.4 million Americans. So just to repeat the stats again, we have 611,696,007 confirmed cases of COVID around the world. We have 6,525,735 global death tolls of COVID-19. And the U.S. confirmed cases are at 95,653,526. And the U.S. death toll is 412, with only 68% of the world, 68% of the population here is, 68% of the U.S. population is fully vaccinated. Make that clear. So with all of this being said, with COVID, with everything I just read, people are still not being safe. You see less restrictions from state governors, including the blue states, right? You see a lot of restrictions from localities inside these states, including my city. Even though some people still wear their masks, like me, you just see a lot of people just relaxing on masking and protecting themselves instead of protecting themselves. We're about to enter a new season. As of next Wednesday, the start of the fall will be, right? Autumn starts. And it's cold season, flu season. We're still in the midst of a global pandemic. We're battling two other illnesses, such as monkeypox and the reemergence of polio. All of that and some. So this is going to be a tough fall and a tough winter. So if I were people, I would do everything to protect myself. If you didn't get your flu shot, go get your flu shot. If you don't have all your shots, go get all your shots for measles, smallpox, polio, all of your shots. Because shit is about to get real. And if you feel comfortable, because now, you know, if you tell people to wear a mask, it's like, I'm telling you to, like, cover yourself and be scared forever. No, I don't want you to be scared forever. I just want you to be safe. because this season is like, it's crazy with cold, flu, and we're still in the midst of a pandemic. I think this is like wave 5, wave 6. I lost count of how many waves we had, because there's always an outbreak of COVID depending on a large scale event. So I'm here to say this: with over 600 million confirmed cases around the world, with 6.5 million people dead around the world included. Of course, here at home, we almost have 100 million confirmed cases and nearing 1.1 million people dead, and people are still out here fucking around, you know, just doing whatever. God knows when, whatever. You will catch this shit. It's only a matter of time. So if I were you, protect yourself any way you can. That includes, if you got to wear your mask or wear a plastic shield on your face, do so. If you got to get your shots and still wear your mask. The booster is available to everybody. Make an appointment to go get that booster. Do everything you can to protect yourself, because it's about to get motherfucking real. It's only a matter of time. So moving on from all that health stuff, because you know, and when there's a global health problem, it affects everything. So, South Carolina Senior Senator Lindsey Olin Graham introduced an anti-abortion bill. I believe I could read some of it. I have a little bit of time to do so. According to CNN, Senator Lindsey Graham proposed a national ban on abortions after 15 weeks of pregnancy was intended to arm Republicans with a public issue that they could rally around ahead of midterm elections. His current stance is a reversal form of his previous position. I guess he was pro-choice Republican. And so that's a little bit that I have there, according to a source. But of course, Republicans, even in his caucus in the Senate, was like, yo, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Are you crazy? Like, have you lost your whole ass mind? And obviously, he did. He lost his rabid ass mind. That's what the fuck he did. And the whole Republican Party. So let me just make this clear and make this concise, so for folks in the back to understand. At this point is pick a side. Are you for democracy or against democracy? We already know what party is against democracy. They showed you on January 6, 2021. During the peaceful transfer of power. And even before then, they showed you time and time again who they are. Post 1964. And maybe earlier then, but post 1964 was that pivotal point. After the passage of the Civil Rights Act, they showed you who they were. And those same Democrats that those Republicans are talking about, saying they were racist and segregationists, well, guess what? They were Dixiecrats and they became Republicans. Or they were independents, but still sided with Northern Republicans and some Midwestern Republicans. Like Barry Goldwater and shit. They did. But again, I digress. So I'm here just to let y'all folks know. The Republican Party is not the party of the people, by the people, and haven't been for a very long time. They wasn't the party of the people back in 1980. No. I was a baby and an infant and a toddler during the Reagan administration. It wasn't a good time for people that looked like me. The Republican Party overall have not been the party of the people. After 1964, they showed you who they were. And they continue to be horrible. Even when President Obama got elected, they showed their ass. And after they elected the bum and rallied around him and let him do all kinds of destructive shit, they told you who they were. They supported him not once, but twice. They showed you who they were. So I'm not understanding why people are still trying to convert those same people to vote for the Democratic Party in 2022. I'm gonna need for y'all to make that shit make sense. Because the math ain't mathin'. Once 75 million people came out and voted for that man for the second time, and higher numbers in 2016, they showed you who they were. And they will continue to. And that's for white women. I'm going to make this clear. The Republican Party is not the party of Lincoln, Eisenhower, Reagan. No, it's the party of that bum from Jamaica Estates and the insurrectionists and QAnon. They're not the party that will protect your right to choose. I mean, the Supreme Court, which is majority conservative, supported the overturning of Roe versus Wade. They told you that we're going to put a muzzle on your vagina. So I don't understand why in 2016, 2020, and even last year, y'all continue to support these fools. They don't support you. And they never will. You will never be at the standard level as them. So I don't understand why the majority of white women keep turning out for the grand old party. Honestly, it's foolish. I'm just saying. And speaking more of the grand old party, governors, 2 governors, Texas and Florida, are despicable. They are the worst human beings to ever hold executive level positions, to be elected in those positions. I pray that the DOH start investigating them. Because if they lose their elections, because I have a feeling DeSantis will definitely lose his. Not sure about Abbott, but we know DeSantis will lose his. To start investigating them and lock them up. Because they deserve to get locked up. Dead serious. I'm just saying.